explain what the damaging effect would be if this European Super League were to go ahead and if the 6 Premier League clubs were to go into it?
Well, we could say what Chelsea are pulling out of it now. So, you know, we can't be hypothetical. I think it will not happen with the English teams. Quite frankly, if they go ahead, let them go ahead in many ways if they want to. They're going to isolate themselves if they don't watch it. But it's quite easy for Spanish clubs to go into a Super League. It's quite easy for Italian clubs to say, yeah, we'll have some of that. Portuguese clubs. The English clubs, we're struggling. We get full houses. The Premier League is the Premier League. It sells its rights worldwide. Real Madrid are struggling. Barcelona are struggling. They've got massive debts. This is like bread from heaven to them. That's why they're so pro it and they want to get behind it. That's what I was so disappointed with the English teams getting involved with. The traditions and the history of football have gone out the window if they actually go ahead and do it. And that's what hurt me. And no competition, no matter competition, it smacks of American, the NFL. Do we really want something that, you know, what's it going to be, an exhibition? An exhibition league in you? And if you win it, you win it. So what? You know, at the end of the day, there's no relegation. We're all safe. I'm not so sure fans or football needs that.
Well, the football's all about success, is it? It's all about success, it's all about failure, winning, losing. I mean, Leicester, when Leicester won the Premier League, everyone loved it. Doesn't matter what club you was from. I mean, even the hierarchy at the top clubs, when that happened, they was, you know, when it was done and dusted and they see Leicester win it, although they was disappointed that they wasn't in a run, they was like, you know what? That is what sport was all about. And it's slowly being ripped out because, listen, football's become a business over the years. And I see that from when I started my journey in football 200 years ago to when I finished. And it's slowly become more and more greed, more and more money. And sometimes for the better, when the Premier League started and stuff like that. But it was for the good of the game. Whereas this is purely not for it.
And sport needs that. You need the underdog, the dream of the underdog. Whether it's golf, whether it's tennis, you know, the #1 seed gets knocked out by seed 104. That's what the sport is about. The Leicester scenario. Look at West Ham this year. Look at West Ham. They've got an opportunity. Their fans and the club, not been funny. If someone said to them, "You're going to be fighting for a Champions League spot," they would have said, "That, absolutely." Yeah. They are, and that's the beauty of it. And we need that in sport and certainly in football. So they're taking that away. They've not thought it through. It's been on everyone's lips for many, many years, this European League. Well, they've adapted the Champions League. They've got the group scenarios in. They've got their little mini leagues, really, in a way. I think it's perfect at the moment. Yeah, it will evolve. And as I said earlier, I just wonder if it's like a little bit of a leeway for something bigger in the Champions League that they want, all these clubs.
As you say, without that jeopardy, without relegation, without that competitive element to the game, it's not sport, is it?
It's not sport. It's not sport because you want the underdogs, you want the titans, you know, going at it. You want to see someone lift the trophy. You want to see the heartbreak of getting a relegation and then fighting their way back up. Just like what it's like when you get relegated from the Premier League to the Champions. Look at Norwich. Look at when they come up, these teams now. They're going to be thinking, I'm going to go to Old Trafford, or we're going to go to Liverpool. Some of these players, they've dreamed of youngsters coming through and making their debuts and playing the Premier League, going to Anfield and playing in front of the cop. They're like, is it going to happen there?
And professional want competition. Steve will say, if you have a 5-a-side tournament pre-season amongst your team, and you've got a 5-team, you've got 4 or 5, there's a battle on. You want to win. It's an 8-a-side in training. It's winning. If me and Steve want to play a game of golf, we're going to have a competitive little 5.
You have to give a few shots first.
That's the nature of a sportsman. That competitive edge, that little bit that gives you that extra. I just don't think they've thought it through enough. It's like an exhibition league, isn't it?
What's going through these players' minds as they head into Stamford Bridge tonight? We just saw the Chelsea players there arriving, and now the Brighton players arriving too. What will their emotions be?
It's going to be really difficult for them to concentrate the game because we're doing TV now and we're like, we talk about a Super League, but there's a game. There's a game tonight. And as a player, you've got to be professional. You've got to channel. But like we said, there's been rumours of a meeting with Bruce Black and the Chelsea staff and players. The day of a game, preparation for a game, and this still could be huge. Chelsea need top 4. Brighton, they need points to survive. It's kind of just become you
Yeah.
know, second fiddle to all the moves at the moment.
I agree with you, absolutely, Stephen. But that little picture behind you there, Jules, that's a footballer's office.
Yeah.
They're back in the office. As soon as you get out on the pitch, all them things, they're professional enough to just, that goes out of your mind. And I've always thought that's your office. That's where you do your work. And they'll be enjoying that now. That warm up on the pitch, all that.
They probably couldn't have waited for the day to have gone, got pretty much out of the way, get out of the hotel, you know, get me to the stadium, get me my routine, get on the pitch, my suits on,
Get the bus through.
get the bus down there, and then get on the pitch, and then that's it, then we can concentrate.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's a